Hello everyone and welcome back to another save. So yeah, these are the three we've done. This is Tottenham. Uh we have Gandia and Milan, as you've possibly seen. I forget what order I have written down to release them, but pretty much it'll be Gandia is Mondays, Tottenham is going to be Tuesday, Tottenham's going to be Wednesdays, and Milan is going to be Fridays, I think. You will see. I can't be certain. And then if I start having time, I'll start streaming on Sundays. With a separate save of some kind or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna go into this. Yeah, pretty much it's gonna be either I'm gonna be doing schoolwork or playing FM, and I'm really excited for that because there's a lot going on, and I'm looking forward to that because it's gonna be a great thing to do. But yeah, so we got Tottenham Hotspurs, lads. I recorded 4 Spurs videos. I spent a lot of time doing it and going through it. And then the database broke. For some reason, it kept requiring me to re-register players. And the transfer window wasn't something was really wrong with that database, which I had downloaded from the Steam Workshop. Yeah. So that was a real problem. And it was a big issue because nothing worked right. And I got really far in. I had played like 6 league games and I just had to restart. So I'm here now. I went and checked to make sure it's working, and we are here. So yeah, we are starting over now. I'm a little sad because I'd recorded it and had it all ready for everybody. But yeah, we're with Tottenham. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the tactics first. We'll talk about the team. So, club info. I think let's just address the thing, the biggest thing in the room, the elephant, as you shall say. Trophies. Nothing since 2008, I believe. So yeah, nothing since 2008. Yeah. And as a Spurs fan, it's been rough. But that's the thing. So we are in now this season. 1, 2, 3, 4 competitions. Time to win a trophy. But best of all, in coming back, in trying to win a trophy in those 4 seasons, we have a very special man to help us do it, in Gareth Bale. The goal of this is to try to win a trophy with Bale because he is just amazing and I love him so much, and want to win a trophy with him. Get him that coveted Premier League title or something else that he might want. But yeah, so the goal is to get Bale a trophy. It's to better Mourinho as well. So at the end of my first season, we'll compare it when Mourinho finishes his, and we'll do a little retrospective video talking about how I did compared to Mourinho and all that stuff. Yeah, but that's going to be a long time coming. But we can, when I get to January, we can at least look at the midway point and see how I did compared to him midway through the season, which I think will be pretty interesting to look at. So that'll kind of be a fun one to see. But yeah, so this is kind of the goal of it. It's to win a trophy this season. It's to get some silverware, get Bale some silverware, and end Tottenham's crazy ass trophy drought. So I think we'll also talk about club info. Let's talk a little about facilities. Good academy coaching, good youth recruitment. I mean, this save isn't supposed to be so long, so youth and academy aren't going to be the biggest things, but depending on how we do, we'll see if this extends any further. I'm not expecting it to be a very long save, because we have Gandia, which is really long, Milan, which is somewhat long, and then Tottenham, which is supposed to be quite short, because it's supposed to be a cool kind of short series, and I'll do a few of these, maybe some experiments, maybe some fun things as well going on. And yeah, so that's kind of the idea for this one, is a fun kind of quick save you guys can see and watch, and we'll have just some other stuff like that. So maybe another one, maybe can I rescue Sheffield United or something, real life database, putting them in the deep in the middle of December, or other things along those lines of like getting a team promoted back up, or just it's interesting stuff, different kind of fun little things that aren't going to be that long, but we'll just quick, so it's not as big. But then you have the two other big saves you can watch kind of along with it. So yeah, decent facilities. So we have decent stuff there. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's kind of all we'd say here. I mean, here's the table, how we've done so close in 16-17, and then kind of just fallen down a little bit again there. So let's just take a look at the team, because this is kind of what I'm excited to talk about. So we have we have three actually. We have Spurs 2, and Spurs attack. This one is something I'm using in Sanctipali save I have, which is sort of how it's. We'll see. That's kind of like, maybe it's been good in that, but maybe will work. I'm not certain with Kane being a pressing forward and all that stuff like that. We'll see how well that works and if it does work. But the main one we're going to use is this and this. So I'll explain why they're those ways and how they are. But first, let's go through the lineup, shall we? So in goal, we're going to have Hugo Lloris. At left back, we're going to have Sergio Reguilon. At right back, I'm going to have Matt Doherty. Left center back, I'm going to have Eric Dyer. Right center back is going to be Toby Alderweireld. Half back is going to be Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Segundo volante is going to be Moussa Sissoko. The cam is going to be Ndombele. The left wing is going to be Son, surprise, surprise. The right wing is going to be Gareth Bale, surprise, surprise. And then I think we all know who the deep lying forward is. So, if you guys couldn't tell why I have Spurs 2 now, that might give you an idea. So, there's that big red spot there that is kind of concerning to me, and I'm not fully certain if I want it or not. And to fix that, I made a box-box midfielder, because he'll go up and down there. As Segundo Volante kind of does the same thing, but he sits a little deeper. So we shall see. I'm not fully certain what I want to do, but we'll see how it goes. So those are kind of the two tactics. The difference between them is, in this I have regroup, so that Sissoko will come back more, while here I don't. Did I? What did did I? It's supposed to distribute quickly. Yeah, I don't know why center backs is clicked there. That's not supposed to be there. But yeah, so the only difference between the two is Sissoko's a box-box midfielder and to regroup more once we get the ball. So that's the only real difference between the two. But that's how it kind of is. Give you an idea of what's going to happen is, so super narrow, pass into space a lot, a little quicker passing, playing out of the back, having the wing backs tuck inside more, so they're kind of go into these spaces up here, and shooting a lot. So the reason I want to shoot a lot is, if we look here, 16 long shot, 20 long shot, 16 long shot. So they can shoot. Ndombele, I don't think, has a great one. Where I can't... 8, yeah. So he's not fantastic, but Lo Celso might have a decent one. I don't know what Lo Celso is. 13. So Lo Celso's able to take those. So the goal is to have those three kind of shoot, because Son's going to come in, Bale's going to come in and do more. Son I want shoot more often to use that. I'm considering giving Bale shoot more often as well, which I think I will, because I want those long shots being had. Kane, that's supposed to be on Kane too. But I want them to shoot more often, all three, because I want us to take shots from distance. I want us to hit it hard. I want us to go for goal, because we have the ability with these great long shots to make a difference that way. And as well as with players going forwards, I think it will be a lot better, just in the long run, of just getting the ball into the box and shooting and getting rebounds and picking up those loose balls. Another thing though is that Spurs don't cross a lot, so I've cross left often on the wing backs on both of these formations. These guys don't have it because they're going to be cutting inside, so I'm expecting them to really get into crossing positions, and if they are getting that high up, I'd rather have them cross a little bit more. So that's kind of how that's going to work. But they're going to tuck in. They're going to tuck in. Kane's going to drop deep so they can go past Kane. And Ndombele is going to kind of drop into this hole a little bit here too with Kane. And then we're going to have the wing backs pushing up into here. We're going to have these guys kind of pushed up into here. And Kane kind of dropping down a little bit with these guys. So it's almost like you have 4 and then you have 2 above it, which will be kind of interesting. We'll see how that goes and if that works or not. Oh crap. Alright, let's just load. Let's load that. I'll do my fixes again. But that's kind of what I want to see and what I'm hoping is going to happen from them, because that right, he already has a shoot more often on. That's kind of what I want to see from them. I also have these guys stay wider just because with the wingbacks pushing up, I want these two to be able to step wider and be in a better condition to do that. And also Højbjerg then can drop in and be kind of like 3 men in the back with Ndombele dropped a little bit and Sissoko there. So we'll see how that goes and if that works or not. But interested to see. It'll be an interesting one. But that's kind of how I want the tactic to work. In transition, we're going to counter. I don't really want us to regroup in this formation because we're already going to have players a little deep, so I don't want it to be that much. And then I just want to distribute quickly out of the back. I don't want Lloris to hold on to the ball. I think we've all seen what happened in the World Cup, and we've seen so that's happened. I do want him to take a little more risks, but it's just I want him to get the ball out of his feet and gone and going. So there is possibly I might maybe make him defensive and take fewer risks. Is a possibility as well, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna 100% do that, but it's just an idea. If he loses the ball too much in possession or he's giving it away too much, we can always make him defend and take less risk. Another thing is possession. I want us to be higher up the field. I don't want us to be super high up, so we're not going to use offside trap, but we're going to be a little higher up the field. Force everybody out wide. Of course, Mourinho always does that. We're going to kind of stick with that a bit. Get stuck in, challenge hard. Again, these guys have tackle harder, tackle harder, tackle harder. I think these two, Højbjerg should have it. I don't know why these guys don't have it, but I want both these guys get further forward and tackle harder. And I want him to dribble the ball. I actually don't want him to dribble the ball up the field more. But yeah, I want him to get further forward and tackle harder. And these guys not as much. I want my defense to be a little smarter with their tackling. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea of how it's going to be and how I want it to look. With a little bit of a tactical thing there, just talking out loud, making me realize I didn't click stuff. But that's kind of the idea of how we're going to play and how we're going to attack. But yeah, I mean, we'll have a few reinforcements we have to bring in, so it'll be interesting to see that. But otherwise, take a look at staff. I think we need scouting needs to be improved a little bit, but coaching possibly and medical staff. I think I might kind of try to get a few coaches in coaching and a few people from the medical team. Financially, we have a little bit of room to maneuver, about 300k and 13 million, which is not bad. It's definitely not impossible. I mean, there's some people that I could definitely get rid of. Danny Rose, looking at you. Lamella, possibly, if there is a bid for him, he could definitely leave. That's not someone I'm like 100% kept on keeping. Winks as well could go somewhere, and Dele Alli could go somewhere as well. But again, we do need to be wary of the fact that, me knowing Spurs players, is that we only have 8. We literally just have enough for excuse me, we just have enough to be good. And I'm going to take out Rose because I'd much rather have Tanganga in over Rose, and I think I'm going to sell Rose. I'm pretty confident that I will sell Rose. So that would keep us at 8. So you would literally only have that. So I think we're going to have to bring in, or at least I'm going to want to bring in some homegrown English players if we're going to improve the squad at all. But I think people are going to have to leave if we're going to improve this squad because, again, that's a space taken up. So if Danny Rose leaving, then we're down to our 25-man squad. But, I mean, like Joe Rodon, Tanganga, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 center backs. do we need 5 center backs for this team? I don't know. 3 goalies I always like, but when we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wingers, maybe, and we've 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3 cams. We have 1, 2, 3 kind of deeper players. So I think we might get rid of a cam, maybe. I think maybe a center back and I mean we'll see, but I'm not so sure. I mean we have 2 left backs already, and we have 2 right backs, so that's fine. We have I think I might loan out either Rodin or Tanganga. I might loan out one of those guys, and I might try to get Lamella off the books or someone like that, or Delhi. I don't know. There's a little work going to have to do in terms of trying to get the squad up to the correct homegrown status, because we're super low on that, and I think that's going to be a concern. I don't know who is trained at the club, but I know we definitely don't have a lot of trained at club players. Yeah, that's going to be is Delhi Ali trained at the club? Excuse me. Be in here. Oh, eligibility. No, trained at MK Dons, as I figured. Kane is going to be trained at club. Bale is going to be trained at club. Winks is going to be a trained at club. Tanganga is hopefully a trained at club. Yeah, so he's 1. Kane is 1. Yeah, so there's a few that are. So, but again, it's just going to be a bit of an issue because we don't have a ton. Rodin's definitely Swansea, right? Yeah, he's definitely Swansea. I mean, he's only been here for a little bit, but I just didn't know who he was trained with initially. But yeah, so like we're definitely in a bit of a pinch there, because I think you need 4, and that would be 1. Yeah, Davis is homegrown. That's good. So that's 1, 2. Wait, is Bale actually? I don't even know if Bale is. He should be, because he came through. Yeah, he's trained at Tottenham and Southampton. All right, so that's 1. That's 2. That's 3, and that's 4. So we do have the 4 for the Champions League, but that would mean I have to keep Delhi. That's gonna be a tough one. We'll have to figure out how we deal with that. But so definitely some squad restraints and requirements that are going to be coming through, which will cause some issues. If you just want to talk about the vision a little bit and that quickly, attacking football, they want us to sign young players. They want us to play possession, develop players in the academy, not old players. That's fine with me. I'm looking to do that anyway. We do have some good young players on the team. So individual. I want the emails. Just quickly have done that. So look at this. We do have a couple. I mean, we have Ryan Sessegnon and stuff who he's trained at Fulham. Excuse me. Yeah. Parrott is. Did he get trained at? Yeah, he's trained at Tottenham. Who even is this? I can't even click on that team. And we have Skip. I mean, I would have liked to have Skip. That would have been great to have. Come on, Spurs. It would have been great to have. I hate this man so much. Can I cancel this? No, I can't. I'm going to terminate that loan as soon as possible. Yeah, well, Clark, is he trained at Tottenham? I don't think he is. No, he's trained at Leeds. Churchin probably is trained. Yeah, he's trained at Tottenham. Okay. Yeah, and then Harvey White, I'm pretty sure is trained here. Yeah. So we have a few people that are not terrible that could be used here. Foyth is loaned out too. This is going to be a bit of a doozy trying to get that done. But yeah, not too bad. But yeah, they want us to reach the semifinals, to qualify for the Champions League, reach the semifinals, and they don't care about the Carabao Cup. So, excuse me, sorry, I'm very burpy, but we shall see. I'm a little nervous with that squad requirement thing. It's a little uneasy and a little annoying to me, but we'll figure that one out. But yeah, interesting first episode to look at this stuff, but I'm looking forward to getting into it. So let's take a look at the schedule and see what games. Ooh, that's already see that. That is a brilliant. That's a brilliant way to start the season. Not start the season, just have an episode. So that's going to be one. North London. I mean, pretty much two. I mean, Chelsea are southern, more. I don't want to say South London. What's their area? Are they SW? I'm looking. Is Chelsea SW? I'm currently looking this up. Chelsea Football Club address in Fulham. Are they SW? They are SW, so they're Southwest London. Okay, so we got like North and Southwest London Derby. We'll call them, but both London derbies, which is great. So we'll do those two games. And we will 100% do the Brighton and first Europa League qualifying game. And then we'll do this Cup game and West Ham, because I want to do the first of every single competition that we could win's game, and then we can like have the first and last game. So we'll do those. But I want to show off most Cup games, unless we're playing like Marine, like we did in real life, where you guys know it's going to be a win. So then I'll just show you the highlights or something of that. But yeah, so we'll definitely do that one. We'll do the Brighton and that game, so we can start off our Europa League campaign and Premier League campaign. We'll do the Carabao Cup game and the West Ham game, as it's another London derby. Then we'll do more London derbies, and we'll probably just play some games around here. But we'll definitely get these two in the FA Cup third round and Liverpool game together. Those will be a good one as well. But yeah, so just a few episodes to look forward to, and I'll get a ton of friendlies in as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm definitely looking forward to this. There's going to be some great games this season, it looks like. Excuse me, and some good stuff happening. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are. We got 3 saves going at once. It's going to be a lot for me, but I'm looking forward to every single one of them, and I'm so excited. And yeah, I hope you guys are too. I will be back at the Brighton and first game of the Europa League, and I will chat with you then and have a bit of a transfer update, and we'll talk a little bit about what's happened there, and maybe we'll do a little I don't know, but we shall see. We'll have a bit of a transfer update. Maybe that's a lone video, maybe it's not. But yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to the save, because I definitely am, and I will catch you in the next one. And again, just want to make sure I say it, but everybody, please make sure you're happy and healthy and safe in this time as well. So look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.